Hey guys, it's Danny. As all of you guys are well aware, I have been blowing up the Facebook. You guys have been seeing videos, posts, congratulations, yay, you've got your new BMW. You've lost, 20 pounds, you've lost 50 pounds. The Body by Vi 90-day challenge. So you're seeing it. You're probably hearing it. You're probably know friends that are even on it. I wanted to tell you why. I wanted to give you my reason. As most of you guys know and have watched me grow, a lot of you guys have known me since childhood, I have dealt with a lot of health issues. In '94, going into my 7th grade year, I had a brain tumor. Partial paralysis of the right side of my body. And while God completely healed that, took it away, I never regained full range of motion of my right foot. So things like running, certain athletic activities, they were not really possible for me. And that was a point when I realized, at a very young age, that life was going to be a little different. But I could walk, so I kept my head up. I have dealt with chronic migraines for as long as I can remember. I've literally not gone a day without a headache. I had about 2.5 months ago had an optical migraine where I actually lost vision for a while, and it was terrifying. It was a really scary time in life when I'm sitting here thinking, wow, okay, this is getting a little freaky. On top of that, I've battled fibromyalia, which means that, long story short, on top of not being able to walk properly and, having headaches on a daily basis, I was in pain. The common touch was painful. I couldn't run around outside with my kids like most people could. It was one thing to miss my childhood. I didn't want to miss theirs, And as I grew with the struggles that I had, I gained weight, and I had also gotten to the point where I developed diabetes, and so things were starting to get a little bit more scary. I started having a lot of joint pains last year, and I went to the doctor, and at that point I wasn't even 30 yet, and he said, yep, you've got inflammatory arthritis, and your neck and your hips are fusing together. You start to get a little depressed by this point. I couldn't sleep. I was just in so much pain, I couldn't get comfortable, so I was never rested, and so I woke up tired. I woke up, if I went to sleep, and getting out of bed every day was a struggle on its own. And through a nurse friend of mine, she had introduced me to the Body by Vi 90-day challenge, and I thought, sounds good, but I've tried like all these medications. I've tried, been following this diabetic diet, and tried I don't know how many of these like little systems that are out there. I thought, yeah, sounds really great, and finally, at the peak of my weight gain, I walked by a screen at my school and saw myself and looking 7 months pregnant and wobbling across the room, and I thought, all right, Danny, enough is enough. And I said, all right, we're going to do this. So with the support of my husband and the amazing ViSalus team that's behind this, I gave it a try. I started on my transformation kit, and on day three, not weeks, not months, by day 3, I came home and I was still ready to go. I was like, praise God. Check this out. I came home and I was, embracing my family. I was ready to cook dinner. I was like, yeah, let's go to the park. I'm sure that my children were like, wow, like this is like an amusement park with mom or something. This is crazy. And we always have a good time, but, it wasn't a struggle to. I didn't have to put on a pretty face. I didn't have to mask the pain. I was having a really good day. And I thought, wonder if they're linked. By day 45, halfway through my 90-day challenge, I no longer had to watch my blood sugars. I had only had one migraine, one serious migraine in 6 weeks when I was used to living with them on almost a daily basis. And I was down 22 pounds and 11 inches. It was awesome. So at that point, I decided that I wanted the whole world to know. I wanted everyone around me to get what they needed. I mean, America's doctor, Dr. Oz himself, even says that the top 100 prescription medications in our country could be eliminated with proper nutrition. Ding, 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 ding. I was like, hey, ViSalus is giving me the proper nutrition. Check it out. It's been amazing. It's been life transforming. There's a reason that it's the #1 fitness and weight loss platform in America, in North America. There's a reason that 160 people joined the challenge last month. It's changing lives. It's transforming lives, like physically, financially, with real people, with me. And I wanted to do it for you too. I told a lady the other day who reminded me very much of myself that, God's not done with you yet. You've still got living to do. Let's do it. All right, guys. That's my say. Take care.